The Who were one of the biggest bands in the world in the late 60s. Among the shrinking number of remaining British invasion bands who were able to see their sound, aesthetic, and entire vibe evolve with the culture. Since 1965, with their defining songs My Generation and I Can't Explain, the band had gained a reputation for being one of the loudest, wildest, and the most aggressive rock bands in the world. By 1969, The Who had released their first rock opera concept album, Tommy, which featured the track Pinball Wizard and would soon become known as a celebrity-packed musical production. The same year, the band would play some major festivals, the Isle of Wight Festival in the UK and Woodstock in the States, where they made some observations which would inform the composition of the work that followed. At the Isle of Wight, they were shocked when they witnessed the aftermath of a major music festival, when they saw the tons and tons of garbage strewn all over the grounds. A teenage wasteland, one might call it. In addition to the Isle of Wight, The Who took a lot of inspiration from their experience at Woodstock and what Pete Townsend called the absolute desolation of teenagers, which took place there over the 3 days of the festival. All of these feelings by the band were resting alongside all the other indications that maybe the end of the 60s and the counterculture weren't the worst thing, like the disaster at Altamont, the Manson family murders. What was frustrating for the band was that the lyrics were so often misinterpreted as an anthem for debauchery. The song was actually originally meant for a doomed follow-up rock opera to Tommy that Pete Townsend had been working on. When that project fell apart, the song was salvaged as the lead single for their next album, Who's Next? And to this day, it is considered one of the songs that helped shape the genre.